The year 2017 has been very busy for us here on Eyewitness Report, with over 90% of our production highlighting the state of infrastructure deficit in the country. On the program today, we'll bring you some of the issues raised within the year, some of which are yet to get any attention. We hope this will serve as a reminder to the relevant authorities to please do something about these challenges. Welcome to Eyewitness Report. I'm Chris Elems. Our visit to Bauchi State brought us a mixture of both sweet and bitter experiences. First is the sore taste left by the story of a 13-year-old boy sexually assaulted, and then the trauma he had to face, and then the beauty of the Yankari and Sumu game reserves. Bauchi is known as the home of peace, tourism and hospitality, owing to its huge tourism potential, which include the resting place of the country's first Prime Minister, Alhaji Tafawa Balewa, the nation's foremost reserve, the Yankari, as well as the Sumu Wildlife Park.
Initially, yes, Yankari was the premier thing in everybody's mind. But after this insurgency, we have some, we are not touched by the brunt of the insurgency. But at least being in the northeast, the perception is that the place is not safe. So there was a lot of problem to bring people back to Yankari.
This park has several different animals, including zebra, giraffe, kudu, elands, impala, and blue wildebeest. This is the most known park in Bauchi State because there is a lot of animals here that you see. We have other indigenous animals like monkeys, guinea fowls, rabbits, squirrels, and small antelopes. At the end they die. So that's why we just
As we approach the heart of the park, we're beginning to see traces of the presence of other animals. And standing some meters from where we first saw the trail are some zebras. Another fascinating sight is that of the giraffe. Giraffes are the tallest living terrestrial animals and largest ruminants. Also within the park are the eland, kudu and impala, some of which we couldn't see.
A lot of people, maybe the young children, they didn't know, they have never seen giraffes, they have never seen zebra. Even the adults, they don't ever see giraffes and zebra. And this is the only place that you can see such type of animals. The road is not all that good for the tourists to come. And still we need some vehicles, the patrol vehicles, the game vehicles. And we need also to motivate our personnel, especially the rangers who work day and night, to see that this place is secured from these hunters or poachers.
So far, apart from internal visitors and a trickling of some outsiders, white men, that go to Yankari Game Reserve, the business has not yet picked up. One of the things in the world today that attracts a lot of tourists, a lot of visitors, is the game of golf. It has caught on very, very well all over the world. And by the time you are able to provide a very, very conducive accommodation for people, and then next to that accommodation you have a fantastic golf course, I think a lot of people will now begin to arrive in Yankari Game Reserve, and the business of tourism will pick up properly.
Please note that you may find some of the visuals you're about to see disturbing. Viewers' discretion advised. He is only 13 and lying critically ill in a hospital in Bauchi State. Rumor across town has it that a young boy has gotten pregnant, which generated a lot of curiosity. The young boy was said to have been sexually molested by a local manicurist, after which he was offered 40 naira with a stern warning never to tell anyone. He tells his story.
I went out begging when I came across a man who promised to buy me food.
He lured me into a bush and assaulted me. I screamed, but no one heard. When he finished, he gave me 40 naira and asked me not to disclose it to anyone, or else he'll beat me.
Although it is yet unknown if the victim's ailment is directly connected to the sexual assault, but there are widely held claims that the man may have infected the boy with a disease. Many questions are begging for answers. How many more children have been silently molested? Are their marjories at risk? Who is to blame? The government, parents, or the society?